Hello everyone, today's video is all about streamlining or detoxing your makeup bag. So hope that you enjoy it, but before we get started on that I want to make sure that everybody is subscribed, because when I hit 200,000 subscribers I'm going to be doing the most enormous beauty giveaway. It's over £1,000 worth of my favourite and luxury beauty products, and it's open to everyone all over the world as long as you're subscribed. So make sure you do that now. There's a button somewhere around. Press that, and as soon as I reach the number I will post that video up. Now my makeup bag is full to the point of ridiculousness and I can never find anything, which is why I want to streamline everything, and I know that by the end of the year it will be the same state again, but at least I can start off as I mean to go on. And I'm just having a little look at the contents, and there are no less than 6 foundations in there, actually 7 including my Chanel Le Beige, and 5-ish concealer products, which is just too many, and for me it's an indecision thing, and also I kind of procrastinate and I worry that I won't have the right product for the right time. But actually all that you need to do, it's very, very simple, is pick your most used and most treasured, I suppose, makeup product from every category. So I'm starting off with concealer, 2 to choose from that I've narrowed down from the 5 that are here, and that's Vichy Dermablend and Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place. Both of them brilliant coverage, brilliant wear time, but I'm actually going to go with this one for my makeup bag for the simple reason that it has a mirror in the lid, which just makes things a little bit easier. Now you can see me putting it on here and it's really, really, really good at covering dark circles and also blemishes, popping it on a blemish there. So I know that that one won't fail me throughout the day. So in that goes to the makeup bag. And then how to narrow down the bases, because some days you might want tinted moisturiser, some days you might want a BB cream. I think for this purpose we just need to choose our very most favourite, most used base. So for you that might be tinted moisturiser, it could be a full-on foundation, it could be a cream foundation, a powder foundation, whatever it is that you find yourself reaching for, that you know that you can rely on and that never fails you. And for me it's hideously expensive, but I will buy it until the end of time. It's by Terry Cover Expert. I'm currently using shade 7 I think in this one, which works very well for me, or shade 8 or 9 in the summer. So Cover Expert, that's going into the bag. Now you can see as that goes on that it's very, very radiant. I don't need any kind of radiance primer beneath it, and I don't really need any illuminating finishing powder or anything like that. I do have a little trick up my sleeve for adding a bit of radiance towards the end of the makeup routine, but really that's as much as I want to go. So foundation is just brilliant. Doesn't really require any powdering, but of course if you're very oily you might want to take a powder with you. That's your prerogative. Now, what's next? Oh, now I'm going to cheat a little bit here. It's kind of an either or situation. This is a different type of, it's not really a foundation because there's no coverage. This is Chanel Le Beige and the coverage is very, very sheer. But this is brilliant at layering over other foundations. You can brush it on and it almost just refreshes the makeup, and it's a complexion enhancer I suppose. And it just has this lovely radiant veil over your makeup. So those are my base things done, and now moving on to eyes. Eyes are usually where the makeup bag starts getting very, very full, because we have things like huge palettes. You know, we've normally got a compact for every blooming occasion and we don't really need it. So this is my everyday natural makeup look. So I just do a wash of one shade across the lids, and I choose a very neutral shade, taupey perhaps, that just looks very natural but polished and groomed. So this is Lady Godiva from Sunday Riley, and you can see that going on there. It's not glittery or shimmery, but it just gives this lovely sheen to the lids, and I use this all the time. It just takes 10 seconds to do and just lifts the makeup slightly and makes it look like you've made a little bit more effort. So that one is going into the makeup bag without a question. And then again, when it comes to mascaras, you know, we've got one for lengthening, one for volumizing, one that we like the brush of, one that we like the packaging of. Just go for your absolute favourite all-time mascara and put that in the bag. No deliberation. Shouldn't be that hard to choose. I've gone for my Guerlain Maxi Lash. I love this because it's got a very short kind of body of the product. Very short wand, so I find it very easy to apply. And it's just very, very nice. With one coat I get the right amount of volumizing and and colour that I want personally. So that is my eyes done. What else have I added to my makeup? Oh, I didn't finish my skin. So skin, you could have a dark bronzer, a light bronzer, a matte bronzer, a shimmery bronzer, and then you get started on your blushes. I've got loads of stuff out in front of me here, but I only really need one product. I like to go for one of these multi-faceted complexion enhancing powders. So that's one from Clarins, they do one pretty much every year, and Dior also do their nude skin complexion enhancing ones, both of which are really lovely. I've opted for the Clarins for today, and so you can see that going on. So sweeping over the central part, which is the pale kind of bronzy beiges, and then I've actually used my brush to pick out the blush stripe and just add the tiniest amount of that to the apples of the cheeks. So I've got my blush fix, I've got my kind of contouring, sculpting, bronzing going on there, just very, very subtle, and that's all done in one light compact. So in that goes as well. And then we're almost there. As I said, I add a little bit of radiance towards the end. I'm using Touche Éclat here in shade 2. Dabbing that underneath the eyes just for a little bit of extra radiance, underneath the arch of the eyebrows, Cupid's bow, centre of the nose, and just tapping that in. And that gives me just little spotlights of lovely luminous areas of skin that just lifts, again, just makes it very natural and glowy, which is the aim. And then finishing off with a good neutral lipstick, preferably one that you can apply without a mirror, so something that's almost my lips but better. I've gone for a very glossy lipstick. This one's from Kiko. This is actually a Christmas edition, so it doesn't normally come in white packaging. This is shade 821, and you can just see it's got this really nice glossy finish, and the colour stays on for ages and ages. So you want something that's, I don't know, that you can just dig out and use, and you won't be worried whether it matches something else. You won't be worried that you've got lipstick on your teeth. Of course, if you want the red lipstick or the bright orange lipstick, then you have your makeup collection to go to. This isn't about banning yourself from anything. This is just about having your essentials in one place and you know where they are. Add in eyeliner pencils if you want to. They're a really nice way of just taking your look a little bit more intense. So here you can see I just had a wash of eyeshadow on, but I've just put this to the corners just to give a little bit more definition, and I could smudge that all the way around if I was going out in the evening and I wanted a more sultry look. So that's it, those are my little essentials. Let me know in the comments below what your essentials are, because of course you'll have your own favourite foundation, your own favourite concealer and mascara, and I like to hear about what everyone else has in their makeup bag. So do leave me a comment below, make sure you're subscribed for the giveaway, and I shall see you next time.